Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. We are back again. We are live. I don't expect this live to be very long, so I'm not going to keep y'all, okay? I know y'all want to get to y'all Sunday night shows, all right? But thank you guys so much for being here. Go ahead and like the video if you have yet to like the video and support the channel, okay? Definitely do that. But I wanted to come real quick and talk about some of the people that I just cannot stand to talk about, right? But because they're attaching themselves to yet another large celebrity, kind of made me be like, girl, now what the hell is going on? Girl, I had to stop in my track. Like, girl, they say, what now? No, what the hell happened? Let me take a step back. Girl, like, what? Okay, so of course it's about Blueface and Chrisean Rock. All right. I don't typically cover them on my channel, but the fact that they talking about Cardi B and Offset, I was like, now girl, let me slide over here and see what's going on. Okay, because this is some crazy stuff here. Where Blueface is accusing Offset and Chrisean of messing around with each other just last month. And I don't really know necessarily how I want to take that information that he put out there. You know what I'm saying? Girl, what? And I ain't been talking about Cardi either, to be honest. What's up, Andrea? I haven't really been talking about Cardi or whatever the hell she been having going on either, for real, for real. But this right here, I said, oh, girl, this gonna be a long, messy ass Sunday. What is happening here? Okay, so first of all, let's try and do a little bit of let me try to recall some events of what I can remember of Blueface and Chrisean. Okay. Now, I do remember there was a situation where she was caught hanging out, I guess, with Lil Baby or being in the same vicinity as Little Baby. And then next thing you know, I believe Blueface started to accuse her of messing around with Lil Baby. So Lil Baby had to come to the front and tell them to stop lying on his name before XYZ ABC. Okay. So there's that, right? Next thing you know, of course, they always find their way to be in the public's eye in some fashion, which makes me question, like, y'all getting all the attention that y'all need. Is it that you feel like your celebrity is dying down or something, that you need to attach yourself to larger celebrities? What is really going on that y'all have to include Lil Baby, Cardi B, Offset in the stuff that y'all have going? Like, what is happening, okay, that we don't know about? But anywho, so you have the Lil Baby situation. Fast forward to the other day where I went and I did a live and I told you guys that Blueface ended up having his son with Chrisean. He was hanging out with the child while Alexis, what is her name? Is it Alexis, Jade, and the other baby mama? When he, first of all, Chrisean and her were hanging out with each other for some time. He had Chrisean's child. Now, while they over there running amok in his palace, he's over there running amok because he decided he finna get the DNA test on the child, only to come to the front and tell people that that's not his child. He done swabbed a DNA test on the baby, and he learning that that's not his kid. And he said, I can't even lie and act like I ain't happy, because I am. And I'm over here praying to God to this day that it's not his child, because I am waiting for the day that Blueface and Chrisean run their course like Bad Baby. I remember there was a time where the Shade Room would always post Bad Baby, always, constantly. And I am so glad that they no longer, like, she's not really a thing. They post her here and there, and I'm waiting on the day for Blueface, okay? All right. So just earlier this week, girl, he sat up here and said that the baby wasn't his. But I just feel like if the child's not yours or whatever, so you say, even though I don't even know if that's 100% true, why are you coming out of nowhere going off on the damn Twitter? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just confused because I thought y'all wasn't even together. Like, what is the thing? Then we see you over there laying in her bed. And I'm just like, this is the most dysfunctional shit that I've ever seen. But anywho, let's get to what has recently gone down. Actually, before we get to what recently going down, okay, we got to get to Cardi B and Offset. Now, Cardi B ended up coming to social media the other day, and she was pretty much talking about how she was about to start doing stuff for herself or something like that. Like, I'm going to just focus on me. I'm tired of saving other people's feelings and emotions and stuff. I'm tired of looking out for other people and protecting them. So we like, girl, who the hell is you talking about? And you know, whenever Cardi most of the time tweets cryptic stuff like this, people automatically assume that it's about Offset, as if she don't have nobody else in her life that it could possibly be about. They go straight to her husband, okay? And I feel like you kind of got to blame your husband for that because of how he has been out here and he has embarrassed you in the past. And that's one of the reasons why people go straight to him. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, she did do a post, and I want to pull that post up. So let me share that and see exactly what it is Cardi had to say, because she ended up going live as well where she talked about that. So let me see if I could like refresh.
We just want to protect every year, like, oh, new year, new me, new this, new that. I'm taking that to the fucking heart. Like, I'm literally writing down, fucking a whole board, writing down things that like I need to do for myself so I could get to where I want to be, because I know where I want to be in life. Where I want to be in life, career-wise, financially, and personal life. I know where I want to be. You got to get rid of that weight. And when it comes to that weight, it's just like that weight. I'll say mentality, procrastination, laziness, and people. Because a lot of people are dead weight too. And sometimes, I feel like as a Libra, when it comes to people, we always want to protect their feelings. We always want to protect their image. We just want to protect people. What about where I need to do, or what do I need to do to get to where I want to be as a boss and to where I want to be mentally?
Interesting.
And big shoes are going to have to be filled, and some people are going to have to get the fuck out.
So y'all heard some of what Cardi said, and I'll be honest, I don't know whether she's talking about her team or whether she's talking about her man. Some part of me is leaning towards she's disappointed in her team in some capacity, and she probably gonna have to let that go. But I mean, it could be about Offset. I don't know what he could have done in this time frame. Okay, I don't know. She was just promoting his album, talk about how proud of him she was, and this, that, and the other. So, I mean, it could be something that he did, but I mean, it's kind of leaning that it's more about her team. But again, like I told y'all, whenever Cardi comes out to the front and she complain about stuff, people think that it's automatically about her husband. But anywho, girl, let's go ahead and slide back over, okay? Because here's the other thing. Now, Cardi ended up unfollowing Offset. So when you do stuff like that and then you unfollow him, it's like, oh, well, wait a minute, girl, did I have it wrong? Was she talking about her husband too? Was he also a part of the people that you got to get rid of or something like that? Could he have been? Because they also unfollowed each other. Some people were thinking that it was gimmicks. Y'all know Nicki Minaj dropped her new album. Pink Friday 2 dropped on Friday or whatnot. So people started thinking that when Cardi unfollowed Offset, it was a gimmick, because Nicki was getting ready to drop her album or whatever. I don't think it was really a gimmick, because if it was a gimmick, I don't think it was a gimmick from them. It could have been, but I'm just like, I be always wondering who has time to sit up there and find who's following each other versus who's not following each other. How do y'all know that? So I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that. But it makes me question gimmick, because it's like, does anybody from y'all team send that type of stuff over? Because who got time to really search for it? But all in all, after that whole follow unfollow thing that happened earlier last week, we ain't hear nothing else from Cardi. I don't recall seeing her say anything else for the rest of the week, and Nicki Minaj and the Barbs were able to promote the album in peace and get her to where she needs to be with her album or whatever, right? And ongoing, because I think Nicki gonna do something every week, to be honest, when it comes to this album, as far as promo is concerned, because I think she took over the Lakers game the other night. So yeah, Miss Girl gonna be continuing to do her big one. So yeah, y'all can't put this one on Cardi. Now, this came from Blueface. If y'all want to try and bring up a distraction or some, girl, y'all gonna have to put this one on Blueface now. But anywho, let's get over here to what Blueface had to say that led the people to be like, girl, what the is really going on? Okay. So he says, being tatted, this is what the post is. He says, being tatted on a It's not a flex. You literally effed Cardi B's husband a couple of weeks ago. I'm tired of NIGGAs looking at me while they effing you. Get the rest of them gone ASAP, please. So, this is what made people pause and be like, what the hell? But at the same time, it's just like, if y'all not messing with each other and y'all really don't like each other, why are you worried about who she really is smashing? And then you talking about get rid of the rest of them. Like, for me, I do feel like he has mental things going on. Like, that's just an opinion from me. This man is unhinged. But anywho, as soon as you put something on Offset, a lot of people that do not like Cardi are automatically going to go up and they're going to believe it by any means necessary. Now, as for myself, I don't know. I'm in the middle. I don't know whether the man did it or not, right? I feel like with Offset and any man, anything is possible. Anything is possible. But at the same time, because y'all stay in the media on a 24/7 basis, who would truly want to F with her? Knowing that it's going to come out anyway. Who would really want to with Chrisean? Anybody that she does smash on, in my opinion, will be somebody that probably doesn't have the same type of clout as her. Possibly the same clout as her, but I feel like Offset and Cardi B are bigger than a Chrisean. And I just feel like that probably would be a piece of a downgrade if he was finna cheat. You know what I'm saying? So why would he do that with Chrisean, somebody that stays in the media, and at any moment his shit could get blown the hell up? Like, that just didn't, to me, that doesn't necessarily make any sense. But again, I still feel like you just never know. You just never know what may happen. Okay, we'll get into some more of his tweets, but I will say this: as soon as he put that up, Offset was quick to come and be like, okay, y'all not gonna play on my name today. Okay, Offset responded very quickly to this. Like, let me go ahead and put the nail in the coffin for y'all, because y'all not gonna attach me to this. He says, I ain't never talked or touched that lady. Real talk, man, you need some help. So this is what he ended up letting Blueface know. Okay. So then I don't recall Chrisean necessarily denying it. I'm over here looking on her page. I'm not necessarily seeing her deny it, but what I did see her say is she kind of tried to comfort him and the type of PORN he likes to watch. Okay. She says, let's talk about how I saw gay. You know what? How I saw GP in your recent search history. That's why I honestly got the cover up, bro. She says, I had a zesty NIGGA on my neck. Nothing wrong with being bi. Just let a BITCH know before she fall in love, you weirdo. So, girl, that's wow. That is also, ma'am, giving a piece of deflection for me. Let's not talk about the GP. Let's talk about his tweet, ma'am. We're on the tweet. Hello? We're on the tweet. I wanted to see you debunk that. I don't care about what kind of GP he watching his private time. That's his business. That's not my business, what that man be over there doing with that. Okay? Now, if he says something about the type of, P you be out there watching, then you hit him with his GP. Then you could put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But we need you to focus on the tweet here, ma'am. So then he goes on to say, child, this right here is amazing. First of all, he says, hey man, you NIGGAs and BITCHs decided to join Blues Circus when you guys decided to indulge. You guys watch the show and see how SHI play out online. That will be the latter part, because I don't watch our show and I never have. And I am actually forced, in a sense, to see what the hell is happening online. Okay? Because they keep posting you on all the blogs, and then for some reason your tweets constantly turn up on my timeline, and I don't even follow you. Okay? So, I mean, we ain't got no choice. But anywho, he says every time, so if for you men and females that decide to enter the chat, there's no mercy. I ain't deleting SHI, and everything I said is factual. Welcome to the circus. Girl, in a circus it is. So when y'all all get y'all clown masks, we will all appreciate it, okay? Y'all don't need to operate at all outside of y'all clown masks. They need to be sewn on your face. But let's keep going. So when she turns around and calls him out about the GP, this man says, okay, so now I watch GP. That's the best you could come up with, Cap. And I was like, now, I ain't trying to agree with you because I don't really like you like that, but I will say so. You got a point right there. Like, girl, now you want to sit up here and talk about the GP, but we ain't talking about the GP. Okay? We not talking about that. We talking about what you was doing over there with that lady husband, if you was doing anything at all. And here's the thing though. I do feel like I can't say that they actually did something, but can I say that I wouldn't be surprised if Chrisean did try to throw that thing at Offset? Now, Offset said he never talked to her or touch her. So I don't know. People are trying to drop receipts of them being in the same location, but they aren't dropping receipts of them interacting with each other. So I think we need stronger receipts than that. But I do feel like she'll try and throw that thing. Because I saw a clip of her sitting with Cam Newton. It was a clip. He was trying to get through to her about, I guess, life or whatever. But she wanted to focus on the type of come from a woman. Do you like it creamy or do you like a squirter? And I'm just like, you really be thinking you be doing it, don't you? You really be thinking you be doing it and be trying to throw that little box at everybody, don't you? Now, not that I was trying to see, and I just can't stand the fact that I don't be into y'all, but y'all stay on my timeline. So when y'all had y'all own little P video that popped up on Twitter, girl, you was not giving it like that, and neither was Blueface. It was horrible for both of y'all. Terrible. But somebody really got you thinking that that's how you throw that and that's how you do that. And you be out here trying to throw that at other people, and I can't take it. I cannot. So she was kind of giving like, the little flirtiness to Cam and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay. So I feel like she probably would have did the same thing with Offset. But again, I don't know if they've interacted with each other because Offset is denying that. But anywho, let's keep going. Blueface says, try to keep your secret, but you keep popping it on these apps. I'm going to only state facts every time. Girl, and let me tell you something. The fact that he's stating things and you're not debunking them is making it seem like what he's saying is facts. Because you ain't got no comeback. You ain't got no comeback. I'm worried. All right. So then he goes on to say this. Now, at first, it did not say, okay. So he says, so you ain't F Cardi B husband on November 10th at 4 a.m. at their house in LA. What he really said at first was 4 a.m. at the house in LA. That's what he said. He went back and put there to make sure people knew exactly where. Okay. So you ain't F Cardi B husband November 10th at 4 a.m. at their house in LA. So I'm making this up, baby. I did not see her respond to that. I didn't really see that. Like, all I see her say is, you over there trying to crack NLE Chopper baby mama. She dubbed you. You got no riz, my boy. Girl, why is you on everything but what you stay focused? I'm concerned for the child. Focus, ma'am. What is you doing? That's not what we talking about. You going all around. What the hell? Then she over there tweeting. I guess this is what's his name? NLE Chopper's baby mama, and she over there retweeting her. Girl, I don't give a damn about that. I do not care about that, girl. You need to debunk these claims about Cardi B and Offset. Because it's giving you just trying to be attached or something, or you leaving it open-ended because something possibly did go down. Like, girl, what? But Offset is denying it. Whew, he is denying it. So then Blueface says this, child. This man said, I posted that time and date on that and said, now everybody quiet. Girl, listen. Now, I'll be honest, sir. The only person quiet is going to be Chrisean. Because Offset has already answered you. Okay? Offset has already told you that you need some damn help. And that he ain't never talked to that lady. He ain't never touched that lady. Okay? So the person that we waiting to respond and to clear things up would be Chrisean, for sure. And she's not really doing that, okay? But Blueface again. He said, if you don't take it far, then I won't go any further. Then he said, if the truth tears you down, you live in a shameful life. And I feel bad for you because I ain't never going to lie on my DICK. If I hit, I'm going to admit it. So that's what he's saying. So for me, again, I can't put anything past Offset, but I do feel like this ain't true. I do, y'all. I feel like he capping, but I don't know. Where the hell was Cardi B on November 10th at 4 a.m.? Was she with her husband? I just feel like any major. I mean, if he really did do this, he definitely deserves to be divorced for sure. I mean, he deserved to be divorced a long time ago with the cheatations, but some women have different limits. Some women, you cheat on me once, I'm out. Some women, you cheat on me 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think about it, may hold on, cheat 9 times, get up 10 and get the hell out. Girl, I don't know. But I'm just like, she is such a risk that any major celebrity to mess with her, you're stupid. She's unhinged. Often she acts like a little girl. But these men will stick their thing in anything. So it doesn't necessarily matter. However, it's like, no. She's like a little sis or something like that. Like, ain't nobody trying to, like, what? Like, why would he risk that? I don't know, girl. I don't know. He's messing with the strippers and stuff. So I don't know. But Chrisean, who stays in the media on a regular, that's not quite adding up to me. Now, people are going to want Cardi B to address this. They feel like if she don't say anything, then it's going to be some truth because they feel like Cardi always addresses, everything. Not necessarily. She does not address everything, okay? With this situation, I hope that she says absolutely nothing. I hope she don't say a damn thing. Like, girl, anyway, what else is going on? Let me see what my kids want for breakfast in the morning as I get them ready. Like, girl, I'm not finna be in y'all circus. Whatever Offset got going on, girl, go clean this up. But I hope that she don't even speak on it or anything because I feel like it's just gonna only add to the turmoil that Blueface and them want. They want that attention and everything. But I hope she don't even address it. Like, girl, fuck these people. And the biggest thing I need Cardi to realize, a lot of times, just don't say nothing. I like when stuff happens and she don't even address it and just be quiet because you really are damned if you do, damned if you don't. People, once they have their minds fixated on what they want it to be, it ain't no changing it. It's not no changing it. Offset could say that he didn't do this, show proof that he was wherever he was at whatever time he was, and people are still going to believe what they want to believe. So it's like, let them do what they're gonna do. They're gonna believe it anyway, because that's just how they is. You coming to the front to debunk it or say anything in opposition to it, it's only gonna make them want to dive and dig deeper to debunk what you're saying. As to why they, to try and come up with a reason as to why what they think is actual factual. So, girl, let these folks do whatever the hell they're gonna do. Someone says, I never disliked a group of people the way I do these degenerates. So toxic and unnecessary. Can't wait for their 5 minutes of fame to expire. Child, listen. I'm with you on that. Everything is at 4 a.m. with that clown. The baby mama has no parent at 4 a.m. Chrisean and Offset at 4 a.m. Sir, take you and your weird ass mama on somewhere. Please take your mama on. Please take your fucking mama somewhere. Because she getting online talking about some Blueface may do this, but he'll never lie. And it's like, girl, ugh. At one point, wasn't you and Blueface beefing? He didn't even like you as a mama? A long periodically time ago, but not that long ago. Then he didn't even like you, man. Wasn't y'all at it? Then he get into it with his sister. He don't even like y'all. Was he not lying at that time when everything was going on then? But now you want to sit up here and say that he ain't lying now? Like, girl, go somewhere and sit down. Just like he sat up there and said that he smashed on Megan, or at least he got some head from Megan a few years ago. I don't know if he did or didn't, but the mama was so adamant that he was telling the truth. And I'm just like, girl, I cannot. Go sit down. You ain't got nobody you could go play spades with or nothing. Something, girl. You ain't got nobody you can go line dancing with. Ooh, child, she is annoying as hell. I definitely try to make sure I scroll and not see she be saying, like, I just and then y'all got y'all mama acting like y'all too, girl. I can't take it. But I'm not gonna keep y'all. But I definitely wanted to come to the front, let y'all know what's going on with these people, so that you guys know. All right. I'm in the middle. I want to believe that this is not true. You can never tell, but Offset and Chrisean, come on now. Anyway, you guys can continue this conversation down below in the comment section. Definitely like up the video. We had over 600 people in the chat, so definitely support the channel by liking the video, subscribing to the channel as well. Okay, feel free to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. Okay, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city in cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler, the flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, so straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out and came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too